Hello, my name is Stacey Hayes. I'm one of the contributors to the blog Our Pages Aren't Numbered. I will be talking to you about the Kentucky Writers Conference that was held today on Friday, April the 19th. The very first session that I attended today was by David Bell. He's the author of 5 novels. His work has been nominated for the Pushcart Prize and the Kentucky Literary Award and has been translated into Italian, French, and Mandarin Chinese, as well as being published in the UK. He's currently an assistant professor at English at Western Kentucky University, and some of his book titles that you might know are Cemetery Girl, The Hiding Place, and his new one that will be coming out on October 1st, which is called Never Come Back. He intrigued me very much today, and I'll tell you why. Because the very first thing he said sort of clicked, and it makes sense, that an editor or an agent usually will only read the very first page of the manuscript that you send to them, which means that your very first page of your manuscript has to grip a reader so much it's got to influence them to want to turn the page. And while doing that, you have to create a very strong protagonist. And that protagonist must want something, must want to earn something immensely in order for this book to be successful. And if you think about it, every great book starts out with somebody wanting something. He also talked about was how in the book you want equal forces fighting each other. You don't want Mike Tyson fighting an 8-year-old, but you want it to be equal, such as David and Goliath. That's a more equal fight. The way to create suspense is when you ask somebody a question. They don't give you a direct answer. They linger out the conversation. So if somebody says, "How are you doing?" and you say, "Fine." And if they say, "Well, did you sleep well last night?" and then you say, "Yes." What you're doing is you're giving them small bits and pieces of information, which creates suspense, which tells the reader that, for one, you were probably doing something you shouldn't be doing. For two, if you were doing something you shouldn't be doing, you definitely won't be telling this person because you don't want to upset them or you don't want to disappoint them. Or three, are you going to tell this person at all what you were doing? Because if you're not, as a reader, we want to know. So that's how you create suspense in a novel. We also went through several different types of exercises on how to create suspense. We started out plotting some fake storylines and stuff like that. And then he pretty much said that every page that you have should end with a question. And every one of those questions lead to a turning point in your book. So when you're writing a thriller or a suspense novel, it should be like a roller coaster, and every page should be like a roller coaster. It should go up and down, and it should turn points, pivotal points in your book that wants to make a reader continue to read. And that was my spew about David Bell. If you stay tuned for the next couple days, I'll be posting some on our other conferences that we attended, such as Caroline Wall, Fleshing Out the Bones of a Story, Chuck Samachino, Chapter 1's Do's and Don'ts, and Kristen O'Donnell Tubb. She also did a portion on revising and reconstructive surgery on your manuscript. Thank you so much, and have a great day.